Howdy everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Brig Travie, and today we're taking a look at set number 77013 at 600 pieces, Escape from the Lost Tomb. Now this is a part of the new Indiana Jones lineup. I think there was 3 sets in this line, and honestly, this is really the only one I'm kind of super excited for. I'm looking forward to building this set. It does come with 4 minifigures with Marion Ravenwood, Indiana Jones, Salah, and a mummy. The box art is really cool. I really enjoy the little action-packed little scene they have going on here, and it depicts the scene very well. It shows exactly what happens in the movie. The only odd thing about this set that I noticed is that the box is unusually large. I mean, this is kind of like the 2010s era of how big this box is. I mean, it's only 600 pieces. And I'll, just for reference here, I'll give you a good little reference point here. Here is a Disney castle set, and it's got 557 pieces, so it's only 50 pieces shorter. And you can see the box comparison there. It's a lot bigger. It's about an inch wider and almost an inch taller. So this box is absolutely massive. So I'm not entirely sure if that was because they wanted to depict a very good scene for box art or to make it look bigger. Who really knows? So we'll turn the box around here. And here we have a good side view of what the set actually is, as well as a few different scenes and features that the set offers. Now, like I said, this is going to be a really cool set. I'm looking forward to building it. So I'll see you guys here in a second when we have it all done. All right, guys, so here we have the finished model. I will say it is a little different than what I was actually expecting. It's built very thinly, I will add. It's very thin. But we'll get into that. So let's just take a look at the minifigures first and then go from there. Our first minifigure we're going to show is the Mummy. Now, this is a very, very basic minifigure. He has a front print as well as some leg printing, but no arm printing, no side printing, and a very minimal back printing. So it looks like a mummy. So I guess it shows exactly what the character is supposed to be. So yeah, we have a mummy. Next up, we have Salah. So this is a very major character in the Indiana Jones franchise, and he depicts exactly what he looks like. He has some very simpleton clothes as well as a head dressing. He does have just a singular face printing, so he doesn't have an alternate face. He is just smiling. So I would have liked to see him with a second face printing because he have a distressed part that's in this scene, but I think it would have been harder for them to do with his beard. They probably couldn't have shown that as well. So just a smiling face for him. And last, and certainly the main character we have is Indiana Jones. So all around, this is a very good minifigure. He has a lot of good accessories. He has his signature whip as well as his satchel and that go-to hat. So this is the newer version of Indiana Jones. So as you can see here, he has hair included in this. So you can actually see a hairline underneath his hat there. And he does as well have a secondary face. He has that smiley face. And then, of course, he has the more stern look. I would have preferred to have seen a scared look because there are snakes in this scene. It would have been very funny to get a scared look. Now, this is an updated Indiana Jones. Something I do think is missing is he does not have a revolver. I think that is signature. You can even see that he actually has the holster on his pants, but it did not come in this set. So that's very unfortunate, but it's okay. The figure is still good. He has a decent back print, and yeah, so it's a really good character. I do believe, though, I am not a fan of his hat. And that sounds kind of bad, but I think it's doing a little too much, in my opinion. I think it looked very good before, and this is a more detailed figure overall, but I think I like the classic one a little better. Next up, we have Miriam Ravenwood. So this is a very, very good figure. It displays the character very well. She has two faces. So she has the distressed, panicked look, as well as a more stern, fighter-ish look. Because of the scene going on with all the snakes, I do have her on the distressed look. Something I really like about this character is that it has dual molded legs. As you can see, we can go all the way around. She has dual molded legs with the skin tone as well as the white. It looks very good for this minifigure. And honestly, I'm super excited all around because I believe that this bodes well for the future of LEGO Star Wars. With her being a female in distress, and they're showing a little bit of leg and as well as arm here, I think this bodes well for us getting a Hutt Slayer or Slave Leia, however you prefer to say it, in the future. So actually super excited to see that. I hope they do that in the future. But yeah, I think this character actually might be a preliminary to seeing that figure in the future. So makes me super happy. Okay, so we've went over our minifigures, and now we have come to the main build. So as I said, I do have some problems with this set. As I said in my intro, I was super excited to get this set and get the new minifigures. And after seeing the set, I am slightly disappointed. So first problem is on this far right, you have a huge Technic piece here that is just out in the open. And then you turn around, and this is actually supposed to be a part of the set. It has play features here. So you have a chute here for snakes, which I'm not sure where the snaky snake went. But we'll just pop one off so I can show you exactly how it goes. So you have the snake sitting right there. And then when you put it in, he just slides right up and out. So we'll do it from the side here so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. So you move that lever, and the snake falls out, just like he does in the movie. As well as you have a statue here. This is a play function where you lift here, and it falls through the wall. So that is a very, very cool play feature, and as well as your statues turn. But as we turn them, you see the other problem here. The back side of them is completely bare. I mean, they are very bland looking statues, and especially since this is such a major part in the actual movie. The scene. I just think it's a little weird, honestly, in my personal opinion, that they look so bland. And these are stickers. Like, there are no printed tiles in this set. It's all done with stickers. So there is a little rubber piece here, as you can see right there, that offers that little bit of a support so it doesn't bang your set or break any bricks. And then as you can see here, we have another Technic piece that's just out in the open. So if you look real close right here, we have our Ark of the Covenant, which is the centerpiece to the very first Indiana Jones movie. So we'll go ahead and pull that out of there. Slide it up. I think this is a major downscale to what it looks like in the movie. I think it's a very bland representation of what the Ark of the Covenant looks like in the movie. Like, there's no pedestals for the feet. I just don't think this was done very well. And this is done with stickers, and it's two different colors. It's honestly, it's very bland. It's very bland, and kind of disappointing. So, and I will say probably one of my favorite parts of this set is we keep turning around, and I'll actually remove this so you guys can see a little better. Oh, take that off, Marion. But you can see a little cameo of R2-D2 and C-3PO right here. That's actually a scene from the movie, like R2-D2 and C-3PO make an appearance in the Indiana Jones movie on hieroglyphs on the wall. So I'm glad they added a Lego version of them in here to kind of represent that. So that's a very cool, cool little thing to add. That's probably my favorite part of this set. So we'll return the Ark of the Covenant to where it's supposed to be, as well as put our statue back. And then we'll show the very last play function on here. As if you can see that I have pulled this Technic pin out and this piece fell. So if we take our mummy here and place him right there and push him up, you can see that he is now hidden inside of the cave. And then we place Indiana Jones on the statue just like that. And then we'll place Miriam right here. So if you lift up, falls through the wall, and you've got Miriam sitting there, we'll go ahead and get that out of the way so you can see. You pull this Technic pin out, and the mummy scares Miriam just like it does in the movie. I don't think you needed that, if I'm being completely honest. It adds a play function to a set that I feel like was supposed to be a diorama. So I'll move all this stuff out of the way so you can see the last little bit of this set. So if you look in here, there's actually a sticker on the back wall that just has like dark eyes. I'm not sure if you can see it that well, but you know, I can actually do that so the light from the room comes in. But yeah, you just have some stickers there that have like the dark eyes. Again, it just very odd. Like I said, the backside of the set looks completely awful. Awful is a bad word. It's just, it's not very good. So, and that kind of falls over very easy, as you can see. So, like I said, I think from the box art, it looked like this set tried very, very, very hard to be a display, like a very good display of the scene from the movie. You can see they lit some torches here so they keep the snakes away. It's just, and it just doesn't represent it very well. It depicts the scene as it happens in the movie, but overall, I think this is a poor attempt at a diorama. I personally would not recommend people going out and buying this set unless you were just dead set on getting the minifigures from this. It'll take up a lot of space. It doesn't exactly look very good. This backside, it just kind of makes it a little bit more spacious, takes up more room than it should. And like I won't show you an example. You know what? I kind of will. Let me take this one out, and I'll give you a small one. This is the trash compactor from the Lego Star Wars dioramas. And as you can see here, you have a firm base. This one has no base. It's depicting one scene, just like this one is. And it just looks so much cleaner. You take it to the backside. And of course, the sides do have the same appearance that, you know, it's the functionality. I understand that they couldn't do this, but they could have hidden this behind bricks, and they didn't. And then you turn it to the back. At least on the back side, they made a little pilling where it was very in the model. Like they could have just had the mummy just sitting there, but instead they built out this section and made it where it takes up more room than it really needs to. I don't really see any kids that are going to buy this set and just depict this one scene from the movie. Especially, you know, it's a weird scene. So, that's my thoughts, my hot take on the Lost Tomb from Indiana Jones. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I am trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. But I appreciate every single one of y'all, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And I'll see you next time.